Nights on Xanathar lasted over 200 Earth hours. The gray skies lit up with electric blue lightning storms, roaring across the domes of the Eskream palaces. Supreme Ruler Sultan Werrell stood tall in his command center, watching the countdown to the beginning of a global broadcast. "Today, we enter a new era of entertainment," he growled, his voice amplified across the colossal war hall. Behind him, hollow screens displayed real-time visuals of Earth, New York skyscrapers, Cairo's mosques, Delhi's markets, and the shores of Karachi. Werrell raised a clawed hand toward the screens. "All of this will be reduced to ash," he declared. "And our people will watch it live." Across Xanathar, the atmosphere was electric. Schools were closed, megatheaters packed. From the crowded neon cities to remote space farms, the Eskream gathered to witness the most ambitious interstellar broadcast in history: live destruction. Younglings munched on shimmering plasma snacks. Elders reclined in floating loungers. Bookmakers placed bets on how long it would take Earth to collapse. Even the high priests of Xanathar blessed the event as a holy spectacle. "May the weak burn and the strong be entertained," they chanted. And then, the countdown began. On August 10th, 2145, the sun rose like any other day. The skies were clear. Birds sang. Children played. No one on Earth knew it could be the last morning of humanity. High above the atmosphere, the Eskream fleet materialized. Massive warships the size of mountains, their hulls dark as void, hovered silently. The first wave struck at dawn. Thermonic disintegrators vaporized skyscrapers in seconds. Neurowave pulsars disabled communication networks. The terrifying energy blast wheels rolled through cities, releasing waves of pure chaos. New York, Moscow, Beijing, Johannesburg, Karachi, all became theaters of horror. Live from Xanathar, audiences erupted in delight. "Look! The humans are running! They squeal like livestock!" Human military forces were overwhelmed. Jets disintegrated midair. Tanks exploded before firing a shot. World leaders went into hiding. The internet collapsed. Earth's defense lasted only hours. Cities were either destroyed or abandoned. Billionaires escaped into bunkers. The rest of humanity begged the heavens. But hope is stubborn. And Earth never dies easy. In a hidden underground bunker in Sumatra, Dr. Mariam Nasir, a neuroengineer and former astronaut, emerged as an unlikely leader. A brilliant mind once dismissed as idealistic, she now coordinated the beginnings of a resistance. Her partner, General Adnan Khan, a veteran once crippled in an alien strike, now returned with a cybernetic body forged from crashed Eskream tech. "We're not done," he said through clenched teeth. "They may control the skies, but we have the dirt." Thousands of miles away in Karachi, 19-year-old hacker prodigy Fahad worked from a rooftop covered in solar panels. Having grown up watching Eskream broadcasts for years, he cracked their encryption. "If they want live destruction, we'll give them live defiance." Fahad hijacked one of Xanathar's military drones and redirected its camera feed straight into their entertainment network. For the first time, Xanathar saw something unexpected: a human fighting back. A lone teenager disabling a war bot with magnets and kitchen tools. "What is this?" Xanatharian viewers gasped. Ratings spiked. In the Brazilian Amazon, survivors united with local tribes to form the Earth Front. There, Mariam deployed her electromagnetic cannons, silent, invisible weapons that fried Eskream circuits in seconds. Entire Eskream patrols disappeared without a trace. The forests devoured them. In the icy Arctic, Inuit hunters disabled a scout ship using harpoons and ice traps. In Ethiopia, ancient rock churches became launch pads for guerrilla strikes. Earth was bleeding, but it was not broken. And it was all being broadcast live. Fahad's hacks became legendary. He accessed Xanathar's home entertainment systems, overriding their official channels. Families expecting destruction now watched their mighty soldiers being humiliated, outwitted by farmers, schoolteachers, even children. Sultan Werrell watched in disbelief. "Why are our soldiers failing?" They underestimate the primitives, whispered his advisor. Xanathar itself began to change. The audience that once roared with joy now watched in silence. What began as entertainment had become education. Children once cheering for death now asked, "Why are they fighting like this?" A young journalist named Raylax published a viral op-ed. "We invaded for amusement, but they resist for love, for land, for survival." Who are the savages? Debate raged. Protests broke out in cities. Veterans of old conquests questioned the ethics of war entertainment. The church of spectacle was split. Some said, "End the broadcast." Others feared Earth's defiance would inspire rebellion in other conquered worlds. Werrell declared martial control of the media. Shut down the resistance feed. Bury their courage. But it was too late. Islamabad, Earth's final free capital, became the target of the Dominator, Xanathar's flagship warship. A vessel powered by dark matter, equipped with a moon-shattering cannon. Miriam, Adnan, and Fahad had one last plan. Fahad developed a virus designed to hijack the Dominator's AI, but they had to get it on board. A suicide drone was built, flown manually by Adnan himself. Miriam prepared a city-wide energy cannon, charging the reactor under Faisal Mosque. The Dominator hovered, preparing to fire. On Xanathar, the live broadcast returned, hoping to show the grand finale. But what they saw was different. Fahad's virus breached the AI. Adnan's drone smashed into the ship's underbelly. Miriam fired the energy cannon. A wave of light enveloped the sky. The Dominator cracked like glass, and then exploded. The screen went black. Then a feed emerged, Earth's transmission, hijacking Xanathar again. Live. Werrell appeared pale, shaking. "We surrender. Earth, have mercy." Across his planet, silence. Then, on screen, appeared the trio, Miriam, Adnan, Fahad, bruised but alive. Miriam spoke first. "Mercy? When our children screamed, you laughed. But we are not you. We offer a chance, go home. Never return." Adnan stepped forward, rifle in hand, but didn't raise it. "Tell your children what happens when arrogance meets Earth." Fahad simply smirked. "Say hello to live resistance." Werrell dropped to his knees. "We will leave. We will remember." Today, in Xanathar's schools, a new subject is mandatory. Earthology, case study in defiance. Once a year, the broadcast plays again, the tale of a blue planet that refused to die. The day pride fell and courage rose. Xanatharian mothers tell stories of Earth to their children. Not as monsters, but as warnings. Sleep now, or the humans will come.